Okay, it said it was stopped.
Oh, hold on. It did? Are you all in?
I'm not in.
Hold on.
Might have to invite me again. Oh, okay, there it is.
Don't mind my weapon setup. I'm a little picky on weapons. Oh yeah.
Did you notice that the series, the game, is actually followed by every, at least 3 or 4 cults? Like the Los Illuminados is the Illuminati. Of course, Umbrella, if you look at the logo, it's exactly like the Knights Templar. If you really pay attention to the logo.
Dark. Got your name. Got your real name. Got your game tag. Yeah, got you. What's up, Dark? Y'all still hear me? You're too low. Yeah, barely.
What is it? Oh, hang on. I know what's going on.
Yes.
I see what you're playing. What are you buying?
Still loud or something?
Come on. That bitch. Stay down. You're under arrest. You're under arrest. Yeah. This would be funny a lot doing this with Chris. Hello. I'm buying Ooh, I'm gonna put.
Huh? Are you guys still able to hear me? Yeah. Okay.
I see a zombie. Ooh, that's. Ooh, that. I swear I saw somebody. It's kind of scary. Whew. I don't know why I'm scared lately.
Nothing scares me.
Yeah, if you watch fucking YouTube stories of the dark web. Yeah, I'm scared of the dark.
Dark web, YouTube and the dark web.
What's weird?
You're like electrical shit.
Oh, it's turned on the heater.
So I can't
But it's still.
going out.
No, what's really scary is when they take Chris Redfield and Leon and make him look gay.
Yeah, take a blade to the freaking face.
Sir lives a lot.
You still alive? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey! A freaking dagger to the face will kill you. What the heck? Sick. Bad zombie. Bad. Sick. Sick. Good boy. I waste a wonderful dagger on mine. Come on. Go ahead, Disney. That's it.
What's going on, man?
Going on.
Oh, no, man. I'm just chilling. Watching darkzei play some Resident Evil 4.
I'll call you playing some RE6, man.
I was playing, the other guy left though. He just went offline. He was playing for a while, but then he got tired. And then he just
He was like,
off.
fuck this shit, I'm out.
He sounded fucking sick as shit, bro. He was all like, I got wrong cuts. He was all... Yeah, he sounded pretty fucking sick.
He was sick.
Yeah. Yeah, he kept talking a lot. Probably that, man.
I got diabetes.
The Resident Evil I'm playing right now is Resident Evil
He got
1
the T-virus.
remake.
He got the P virus. He got the
Yeah,
P
he got the
virus.
T-virus. All that coughing and shit. Maybe he got the C-virus. The coughing virus. That's C-virus. it's just a cold.
It's not contagious. Sounds like when Webster's getting like his ass chewed up, like, the power!
Oh my god. Oh my god. You gotta watch
the power!
Oh yeah. I watched that like 2 days ago too, just for shits and giggles, man. I was fucking laughing my ass off.
Walking Dead.
It's like, Alexia, you're coming with me. Then he gets bitch slapped.
The power!
Do you guys watch The Walking Dead? I'm watching this. I was watching one of the episodes of Walking Dead, where the guy who plays the father in Supernatural, the guy who plays the
Yeah, I went to the back.
I
Turn around. I went and it started cutscene.
The power!
Oh, Wesker, you bitch.
Some are not in that area.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah, I'm glad that they changed it for Code Rock X though.
I
So glad they did that. Yeah, I watched Walking Dead too. I was like, oh shit.
I cried.
Hell yeah, I bawled. Every time I saw those fucking scenes, I was like, God dang it, I can't stop crying. Fucking Glenn.
He's a vampire.
I mean, I
Yeah,
saw
I
it
cried
coming,
when
but
Glenn was dead. Glenn and that Chinese dude got
His
whacked.
eyeballs popped out of his head. I'm like, what the hell?
he looking
Yeah, they-
nasty. I popped his eye out. I popped his eye out with my dick.
man, I hit you so hard your dick popped out. That shit's fucking gross.
Oh my god, that's pretty funny.
Oh man,
No, it'd be funny. It'd be funny. He gets hit. It'd be funny. He gets hit. He gets hit. He's like, oh, the power!
He's gotta go back to town.
Yeah, fucking Glenn. Oh, power. Oh.
Make sure you're safe.
Oh man, they're playing the characters right now. Like on the second episode, man, they're playing it to the T, man. They're playing exactly from what the comics was. I was like, oh shit, that's exactly how it happened in the comics.
Is he still online or did he get offline?
Who?
The other guy, Limp.
Oh he got offline. He like left and then
So I'm
he
playing this
just
game for no reason.
totally. Huh?
So I'm playing this game for no reason.
No, he probably he was sick, so I'm pretty sure he was like dying and shit, literally. He was all like coughing. He wouldn't stop coughing before y'all came on, and then he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm getting tired." And I was like, "Okay." And then finally he was like, "Yeah, I'm getting tired again." And he probably like, "I'm going to bed, man. Fuck this."
Man, so I
coming
basically I waste my time broadcasting this shit.
I'm coming down with the C virus.
I'm coming in there with the power.
I'm basically wasting my time doing this.
No, I was watching it, but it keeps
Kicking you out.
it keeps going in and out. Yeah, it keeps on giving me. It gets grainy, then it's like clear, and then it goes blue. And I got good connection, man. I got good connection. Hey, Maxima, can you see his broadcast? darkzei's broadcast? Like, can you go to his thing, click on his name, and then click on broadcast and see if you can see it pretty well?
I gotta follow him. I can watch him on my computer. Would you like to see my pic?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, I don't watch YouTube. It's on YouTube. Are you streaming for YouTube or are you streaming for Twitch?
YouTube, because I don't have
That's
Twitch.
all the
I,
time I get when I get
I
money.
can't do YouTube because I don't have a YouTube channel.
Creepy zombie.
But you got it on your PS4 though, right?
I do, but it doesn't
yeah,
work. It won't work.
Well,
It's very
It won't
grainy. It's very grainy.
yeah, because me, I'm on.
Theme I'm gonna get what's that? Scary one.
Because I don't do the other thing. I'm only doing YouTube. Oh yes, I gotta go all the way back to the church. Oh, back to the other area. Yay. I don't usually do a lot of this stuff. I would do it on Twitch, but I don't have a Twitch, and I don't like using Twitch right now. It took up too much of my space. My PlayStation 4.
What's that scary one? That moves. Probably should have got that. Ah, kitty cool.
I don't mind broadcasting the game. At the same time, I really hate doing a lot of broadcasting.
They did that on purpose. They did that on purpose to him.
Everyone keeps on glue. This is like, hey look, you're taking a piss. Go for it. Give him the CK. Hey look, chainsaw guy. Hi. You got your attention, bitch.
Chainsaw Massacre, motherfucker.
Actually, being get them some see your ways. Let me do that. Well, if Ashley J. William likes to add me as a friend, you can go right on ahead. I don't care. Okay, back to one of my guns. Let's go this one. Give him the boomstick. I did. He got boomed. Sorry, sweetheart. I got open. What point did that? What were you saying? Oh, that's because you got your head blown off.
I was trying to get Wesker in here, but he don't feel too good.
You don't feel too good?
Dude, he ate a bunch of like tacos and pizza and candy. He don't feel too good. He's like, the power!
The power of pizza is overpowering me.
Did you go trick-or-treating today, Sexy?
Nah, I didn't. I
went as
was working today.
Me? I did. I went as a vampire. I went as a vampire.
You know what I went as? A nigger. He's like, I'm walking up. So I walked up to the manager. They're like, what are you supposed to be? A nigger? And I'm like, no, put emphasis on the R. Nigger.
Oh shit.
I was a vampire hunter. I was a elf vampire
Don't be
hunter.
saying that.
Neo is a vampire elf hunter. You know, this would be so easy. This is just run up there and knife him. Combat time! ¡Un forastero!
¡Un forastero! ¡Ayáyalo!
There he goes.
Well, if there was a trophy for knifing, I would have gotten it already.
Oh yeah. Un forastero. ¡Ayáyalo!
¡Ayáyalo! No,
Chile con queso. Wouldn't it be funny if they just added stuff like this random Spanish stuff like El Pollo Loco instead of like cerebros, just say Pollo Loco.
Oh boy, I mean this ain't chicken crazy,
Yeah.
chicken crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. No, they say needy. Is Dart going with us to Cali or no? Is Dart going to Cali with us, or is he just?
Nah, yeah, I never asked him because this is his first time on the thing with Party Chat.
Oh.
I haven't been on Party Chat in a long time.
Well, I've already got my shit packed.
Party Chat set.
You're way ahead of schedule.
Hey, can't be too prepared, right?
Yeah, you can be. Because if shit doesn't go down, you're gonna be like, man, I packed this shit for nothing. You could be like,
No way. No, like polo loco.
you could be there, chingalo. You could be saying, fuck this.
Chingue loco.
Crazy fuck.
Sorry.
You know, my only pet peeve about
I love this
4
person.
is.
He's cracking me up.
Say what?
Whoever this Ashley
So
person-
what?
Whoever Ashley is, she's cracking me up. She needs to like add me as a friend.
Oh, that's me.
Oh. Okay, so
That's my YouTube. That's my YouTube handle.
okay.
Your YouTube name is Ashley?
Ashley J. Williams. Yeah.
It's cracking me. I was like, I thought it was some chick. I'm like, oh, this chick's cracking me up. Remind me to find him. But yeah, I dressed up as an elf. I was a dark. I was a knight. I was a woodland knight snow elf. From I did the creation of the character from Skyrim.
Let me see that ass.
Because I was playing a game.
Ashley's like, Leon, help me.
Leon! Help! Help me, Leon!
I forgot what game I was playing, but it was.
Dude, my favorite part is when you look up at her skirt, she's like, you pervert.
I know.
I know her voice gets annoying when she starts asking for help.
I was dressed up.
You
as,
pervert.
My Resident
You know she
Evil,
likes it.
Oh
You
yeah.
know she likes that.
I was.
Who?
doing
Hey,
my
let me ask you something this sexy. Let me ask you this. Would you like if Leon looked up to you and you were half naked?
Would
Oh.
what now? Would Leon?
Okay, now if Leon's looking up at you and you're like, "Help, Leon!" He's like,
Got a
"Help me, help me!" And he's like,
selection
and he's looking up
of
at you and you
good
have like
things.
nothing
What are
underneath.
you
You'd be like, "You
buying?"
pervert!" Or you'd be like, "Oh, you like it, don't you?"
He's gonna look. Yeah, but when he looks under my skirt,
Not
he's gonna
enough
find a
cash,
set of.
stranger.
He's gonna
Cojones.
set of. He's gonna find a set of T-virus two
I'll buy
T-virus
it at a
twos.
high price. Ah,
He says,
I'll buy
"Are those
Thank
He's gonna be like, "Are those
Thank you.
are those
Thank you.
eggs that you're hiding, or are those
Is that
something
all?
else?" I'm gonna be like,
Is that all, stranger?
sweetie.
What are you
So you were like,
You
you were
will
telling
give
me
me an
before,
egg.
you were telling me this too, dude. It would make Leon can make a straight
Not
guy
enough
turn
cash,
gay.
stranger.
I believe that.
He turned me gay. He's a he's a sexy character.
Hey, I gotta admit, he is.
Is that all? Is that all?
I mean,
Wait, wasn't
no
he? You said he was
homo,
most.
Not enough
Wasn't he like
cash.
most voted like
Straight.
sexiest
Not
player
enough,
or
not enough
sexiest
cash.
character?
Not
yeah,
enough
like in
cash, not enough
2005,
cash.
like
Straight.
2005, I think it was 2005 or 6. I can't remember which one, but like he was voted like sexiest male character on gaming.
I'm sitting here looking at this, going, man, this Ashley girl is funny as hell, not knowing it's you.
Okay, you know what I would ask him? Like, you know what I would ask him? I'd be like, "How do you get your hair to do like that? What kind of hair products do you use?"
Well, you know what I did? Well, for Halloween,
Tiger semen.
I was a woodland dark snow elf.
Tiger semen.
You guys ever played World of Warcraft?
Nah, I can't say I haven't.
Well, my character I did was a elf, but he was a woodland night snow elf. It was a combination of an elf being born with three races of different elf races, like night, woodland, and snow elf. I had to explain the story to somebody. It's simple. The night elf got married to a woodland elf, and they had a daughter. And then the other daughter got married to a snow elf. The woodland night elf got married to a snow elf, and then they had a son. Get it? Oh, like yeah.
They have a what?
When they got married, when the woodland night elf got married to a snow elf, they had a son. So that's why I created the character. But my character was a woodland
snow elf.
Yeah, he was a woodland night snow elf, and he was a vampire rogue hunter.
You're kind of going out.
Sorry.
You're kind of going now, buddy.
I know, that's what they said last time. That's what he said last time. I said, really? Okay.
Yeah, keep getting
he's gone out. I can't get him yet.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's what he said last night.
He said,
I gotta. You gotta tell the joke again, because I didn't catch it.
I said that's what he said last night.
Like to what? Like
Okay. When you said I was going in and out, I said that's what happened. That's what he said last night.
oh, okay. Oh, she grabbed you. She grabbed you.
"She grabbed your little cojones."
Necronomicon. The Necronomicon. Ex Mortis.
Like
X gonna give it to you.
Like sometimes I play Battlefield 4 on my PlayStation 3, because one of my friends wants me to play with them online. So I'm like, yeah, sure. If anybody wants to know where if anybody's wondering where I'm, I live in Florida. They like to call it a sunshine state.
Senpai?
Senpai Opai.
Necrophilia.
God, that sound like a fart. Sound like a fart on there a while ago.
That was a dookie.
That was
That was a
dookie.
Hadouken. That was a Hadouken.
That was a Hadouken.
I really hate those snakes.
Everybody get out of here right now.
I'm not the Hadouken.
Oh, dude, so my friend posted something, and my friend gave me a picture on Facebook, and it shows Goku and Ryu doing Ryu doing a Hadouken, and Goku doing Kamehameha, and Superman doing a laser beam when he dies.
The last time that I went to Spain, I had to kill all these hallucinados. They were fucking everywhere.
I had to get to the chopper. I had to put up with this bitch named Ashley.
I jumped out of the chopper. I had to save this girl. Her name is Ashley. Ashley Brown. I was like, what are you doing, Ashley Brown? Come on, get out of here. You're getting out. You're getting way out of line. Come on. Who's the saddler? Who's the saddler? The only thing sad is this game. Come on. I'm not in it.
Oh my god, this game. What the fuck, man? How do you play? How do you play this game?
Of course, that's how you kill ravens. Come on. When you kill ravens, they give you gold.
10 out of 10, Game of the Year edition.
I got 300, got 200, 400. Come on, keep going. I'm gonna get rich. Come on, get the 200, 400, 600. I got a grenade. I found it in the belly of a raven. Come on. I'm gonna use it against the hell gigante. Come on. Look at that. I see ammo on top of the table. Who leaves ammo on the top of the table?
You know, if Arnold ran for
Look
president,
at these
yes,
motherfuckers. Get two motherfuckers.
Hey, what did you say, Darcy?
if Arnold ran for president instead of mayor.
Hello, everybody. I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm running for president. First thing in action I'm going to do, I'm going to put bombs in every corner street. I'm going to have everybody have access to them. Okay, come on, let's do this. If you vote for me, I'll make sure that every kid's breakfast will have gunpowder in it.
He'd be giving, that'd be funny as hell. He'd be giving a speech and all of a sudden he's just like, put the cookie down.
Every cookie will be laced with nitroglycerin. Products from me. Come on, let's do this.
Come on, let's do this.
I'm kind of old to do movies now, but as I'm not old enough to be president, okay? Vote for me. I'll make sure that your milk is not laced with cum. I'll make sure that everybody's milk is cum-free, okay?
Well, if he's gonna do that, I have to tell him he better make it. He better have to taste the liquid cum in his milk. I ain't eating his cereal then.
You went low again.
Oh my god,
Got a
I just had to
selection
poop in my
of
pants.
good things
Get
on
to the
sale,
chopper.
stranger. What are you selling?
Oh my god.
Is that all?
Aliens.
Thank you.
Aliens.
Watching
nothing
Leon go to the merchant is like that scene from Commando. You know, when I go to the merchant? Oh wait, I didn't go to the merchant. I stole all the weapons.
I wish, 'cause I would have done that.
Come on. Come on, let's get to the space station.
The D station. Well, you have to get to the dick station. To get to the dick station, you have to make a left turn. Make make a left turn. All they do is they make a left turn. He's making another left turn.
Come on. We have to kill the aliens in the space station. Pew, 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 pew. What the fuck? That's not a
When you get to the
fucking
stoplight, make a left turn. When you make that left turn, you're gonna come to another stoplight. That stoplight is going to lead you to another right. Go to the right, to that right. Go straight. When you hit to another stop sign, you'll see me. I'm gonna blow shit up. Come on.
I'm going to blow you up. I'm going to blow you up with my...
I'm gonna be on my chopper while doing it. Come on. You'll be crazy. Come on. You'll love it.
So funny, but so true.
That's exactly what 1980s, 90s Schwarzenegger would do.
Happy Halloween, motherfuckers. Nicole, my name is Nicole.
Oh yeah, I'm cool.
I was like, hey Schwarzenegger, have you ever seen that movie, When Fools Fall in Love? And then he's like, fuck that movie. That movie fucking sucks. Watch my movie. Fools fall in traps and die. Come on, watch it.
So fucking.
Oh my god.
So true, it's so funny. Everybody, this is where Liam runs from giant balls.
I should narrate your whole gameplay in Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice.
That'd be funny as hell. Hey, now he's running from.
Okay, I like this part. When Leon is going to get down to the bottom of that trap there, they've got this boulder, and it's like two of them moving. Then you have to like push square for sprint. Come on. I'm not talking about the cell phone. I'm talking about run. Run, Leon! Come on. Okay, now when you turn around, there's gonna be a jewel. That jewel is gonna be... Don't turn around. Come on. Turn around just a little bit.
I'm missing the fucking target. I was gonna blow him up. Oh yeah.
When you turn around, you will see my
Oh my
nutsack
God.
in the wall, and it will be so full of T-virus.
About time. Right there. Look up. See.
I know what happens.
There's that,
all the men turn game Resident Evil.
My name is Resident Evil, and I like to make Resident Evil pancakes.
we're going to go home. We're going to make pancakes. Everybody's going to chill. You need pancakes. Come on. What's the matter, Dylan? Been pushing too many spoons.
Are you going to make my butthole? My butthole's so tight right now, I cannot take it anymore.
I'm gonna get the 12J shotgun. I'm gonna blow his head off right now.
I'm going
There
to
you
blow
go.
his head off with my board stack, and then I will shit down his neck.
Look at that. It gave you an egg.
I'm going to have
Look
to
at that.
with
Now
my
you
nuts.
have machine gun bullets. You need to put them in the clip. Shoot the dynamite. Come on, shoot it. You need to get by there. There's a guy with a hatchet. He's gonna come at you. But you gotta watch out. Okay, now you're safe. Now go up the... Yeah, go up the stream there. Come on. Oh, there's more dynamite.
Oh
There you
God,
go.
you know, dynamite on my horse.
Now you're fucking Frisco.
Gonna see it work. Now you see.
There's a bird's nest. Shoot it.
A jewel will fall down. You will get the jewel. Shove it up my asshole.
Goddamn fucking shit. Got fucking lag.
Look at all this lag. You obtained green herb. I don't know what to do with this shit. I think we have to smoke it.
They're over in Spain. They speak this foreign language over there. The problem is that I named Spain. You know why I named Spain? Because it's pain. Get it? It's pain. Get it? Come on. My favorite place of all time.
Dude, I can see Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to be like at a comedy club. He's like, hey, put the cookie.
Come on, put the cookie down.
You suck. Like, no, you suck. Why don't you jump off a plane? You son of a bitch.
He's like, ooh, you suck. And then he goes, you know, I do suck on your mama's titty. Come on. That's fucking hilarious. Ah.
I gotta admit this.
On your mama's titties, I will suck them dry. I come around all over your face. Gotta see me work.
I hope. Well, I wonder, does he lick? Does he spit or swallow?
So what?
I said. He said he comes over your face. Does he lick or swallow?
He's like, that feels nice. Do it again. Come on. That feels really sweet.
So wet right now.
You know what's so funny? I don't need half of all these weapons in here, but I don't know which ones I like.
He's like, I know you like the taste. I know you like the taste of my cookie batter.
I know you like the taste of my ball sack in your mouth.
Come on, everybody likes my cookie batter. Makes all the
Yes,
kids go crazy, you know.
Yes, he likes it long and big.
Right.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I gotta go on my other thing. There you go.
Hello, Lemonade Tech. How are you? It's really good, man. It's like one of the top 10 CS schools.
I went blue. I went blue.
Oh my god, I want to touch on that sack. I wanna see your work.
Yes,
Don't
he
come
likes to,
around.
He likes to work.
Okay, I gotta get back on here.
Alright. He likes to work.
It's got like a delay or something, cause it's like.
Yeah, I kind of accidentally exited out of it by accident. He likes to work it.
I like to move tonight.
Have you ever seen Ash vs. Evil Dead? Oh, it's a good show. That's what my my name is from. It was Ashley J. Williams, because that's his real name, like in the show. But he's they just call him Ash for short. Have y'all even seen Evil Dead? Oh God! It's such an iconic movie. You need to see it. Oh shit. That's a big ass settlement. But wait, there's more. I've seen that movie, right? Scary movie.
I think I've seen it. But why? There's more.
There's more. Kill it, whatever it is.
Poke it with the stick.
Oh, dang.
Ada won.
Data's wrong. Ada is totally wrong.
You know, Wong
Ada's big wrong.
You are a whore. George. My name is George and I'm the big PC.
Yes, Leon. Give it to me harder.
My name is Leon Kennedy.
Give it to me harder, dude.
Save your daughter, Mr. President. And he's like, are you even qualified for this job? Well, yes, I'm a Raccoon City survivor. And if you read my report, I'm the baddest motherfucker you know.
You know, it'd be fun. I was saying, yes, Leon. Leon can rape me anytime. Yes, Leon, give it to me harder. I said harder, boy.
He's like, I'm here to wreck shit up. Your daughter is totally safe with me.
It's funny if it was more of a boy. Don't worry, your son's safe with me. I won't do
Leon.
anything to you at all.
Leon, you're a pervert.
Leon, touch my kitty bitties.
My bitty bitties.
I will after I save you.
I can see it now. I remember the part when he tried to ask Leon out in the bank.
But you know why they would say that shit on the game though? Because over in Japan, it's like the age of consent is like 12 or 13, I think.
Did you know in Japan a girl can beat?
But then again, in a lot of other countries, the age of consent is like 12. Like I know in Spain, it's like 12.
Well, I know in Japan a 16-year-old can marry a 25-year-old in Japan.
Hell, a 12-year-old could marry a freaking 25-year-old if they get consent with their parents. Like the age of consent's like 12 or some shit over there, like 12 or 13. I mean, here's the thing about, I guess, when it comes to cultural differences and whatnot, it's like, of course, you know, when we think of, you know, anything immature or you know, even things that are mature, we tend to think, oh, the age is what determines the maturity. But like, I mean, I'm not trying to be biblical or anything, but like typically, like when they talk about things in the Bible that are like consistent with like maturity, it usually tends to when the girl has her period, and usually that's, you know, unfortunately it starts around 10. So when they look at a girl's menstrual shit going on, they say, oh, okay, well, she's ready for birthing and stuff, you know.
Oh yeah.
But over here, you know, like it's kind of a Western, more of a Western idea than it's
oh, yeah,
more of a Troubadourian
I know a girl from
idea.
another country who was 13 and had a kid.
Can you show me your bitty bitties?
she was from one of those countries where her husband was in her 20s, in his 30s, and she was only 13, and when they moved to America, he got arrested right off the bat.
You got arrested for looking at her baby babies?
No, in his country, he married a 13-year-old, and when he came to America with his wife being 13, he got arrested.
I'm surprised he got arrested, because if he has a certificate, then, you know, that's kind of, right? That's a, what do they call it? Proof. That's a proof of,
Oh, did you know when they made Resident Evil 4, it was supposed to be an actual boy for the president, instead it was supposed to be the president's son? But the people thought it was gay, they did it like that, because they thought, you know, the boy doing things.
I got a baby.
yeah, I didn't know that.
Can you imagine
I thought,
imagine a guy,
well,
imagine a boy's voice in here. Leon, help me, please.
well, I mean, even if they did it, even if it was a guy, I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with it, you know. I think the reason why is because, I guess it's the typical, like, damsel in distress kind of motif. You gotta save the girl kind of thing, or whatever. The only biggest problem that I had with people when they bitch about the game is usually typically, you know, when they're bitching about things, it's like not even that big of a deal. Like, you know, like saving Ashley is not a big deal. But, you know, you got people who are saying, that's because she's a woman, you get to save a woman, and I think that's bullshit. How come it can't be a boy? And I was like, well, you know, there's a lot of games where there's guys, you know, saving girls. There's even some where there's a girl saving a guy, stuff like that. I mean, but you know, I don't know. It's like you can't make anybody happy. It's like when Resident Evil 5 came out. The very first thing that they had to do is they got a big backlash. Was because majority of the characters that they were killing in the game, guess what? They were African, black African. Yeah, but it fits the motif. It was like they're in Africa, so the Capcom had to change it because they were appeasing to the SJWs about. Yeah, they were like, oh, well, then you need to put something because that's just racist. You're killing black people. It's like, no, it wasn't even black people that were making the issue. It's like a lot of white people were making the issue. And I was like, that's fucking bullshit. It's fucking Africa. It's where it's like in right here in this game. They're in Spain, so it's kind of appropriate that they kill European-looking people. You know what I mean? That are infected. You know? I can barely hear you.
In Resident Evil 5, there wasn't a lot of African Americans, there was different types of cultures in that game too that I know of.
Yeah, there's you know, there was like African people, but they used like West Indian, and they used like Indian characters in there. I mean, because truthfully, there's a lot of like South Africans, or you know, predominantly white. West Africa has a lot of Indians. They even have a lot of Chinese colonies over there. They do a lot of mining minerals and shit. China and whatnot, Japan too.
Yeah,
but
when they're pooping.
But when they when they were having the issue with the game because it was majoritively African, it was like, well, it's technically they're not lying. You know, they're actually telling the truth. You know, it's, you know, they're in Africa, so of course that's what it's going to be. You know, but they had to change all that shit. You know what I mean? They had to put some diversity into the game. Like, they didn't have to. You know what I mean? Like that's where it was staged at. That's where it was being held at. So, and I don't know. I just, you know, sometimes people get in the middle of a game and shit there. Game companies, or they start getting, yeah, they get afraid of the backlash when they're trying to appease to everybody, so that way they want to, you know, they want to have a crowd that's going to.
I like how they do Resident Evil 5, different sceneries, different stuff. They did a lot of media in the country. I was saying, oh my god, Every playing as a black character in Resident Evil, pretty much all the black ones got away from it.
Yeah, you know, it's just like, it's like, I don't know if you know who Anita Sarkeesian is, but her biggest complaint, well, she's already been complaining about it, but she made another video talking about how gay
People like that, I don't watch their videos.
You know why I watch their videos? Just so I can have like something to like comment back. You know, like, you know, I wanna comment back and be like, you know that there's girl heroines, right? You know that there's not just this one type of idea that girls are dressed up and just scantily clad and dancers, gamers, whatever. And I mean, if someone didn't have a voice for that shit, I mean, imagine how much the shit that they would get away with. Like, I'm glad Gamergate. And I'm not saying what some of the people on Gamergate did was good or whatever by threatening her and that they're gonna kill her and all this shit. Like, that's fucking bullshit. Like, you can have a conversation. You can have a conversation and have a legitimate debate, you know, and say, hey, look, this is not all people and this is not all games. And even if it is going to be a specific game that has this in it, if you don't like it, you don't have to play it. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. You know, if you don't like it, don't play it.
Well, like a lot of, like, to me, when I play the games myself, I look at it and say, like, in reality, like, people don't realize, oh, but they shot a black person. Okay.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go.
Alright.
You gonna go, dude?
I gotta go to sleep.
Alright, man. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, man. Take it easy.
Take it easy, man.
Please.
Like, a lot of people don't realize, and a lot of stuff in games, like, I notice things in games, but it doesn't bother me. But if you take reality, because some people are stupid at reality.
You kind of going in and out again.
Yeah, well, I have one of those headset mics where the mic is, like, down to my chest, so I have to, like, pick it up and put it to my face.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you think about, okay, think about all the shootings that we had back then, where, you know, okay, a black person shot a cop, or a white person, but it's racist when they shoot a black person. No, it's nothing to do with racist. Your son went out and shot a cop. In cold blood.
Yeah, I know. There's double standards, man. There's double standards.
That's like a white man going out and shooting a cop. That's like a white man going out and shooting a cop. That's like a black man. That's like a white man shooting a cop. But it's okay for a white man to shoot a cop, but if a black person shoots a cop, it's bad. It's racist. No, it's not. Okay. You know what's so funny? When they went to go catch that guy, it was a black cop that shot the black guy.
Oh yeah, you're talking about how the Milwaukee riot started and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they started because of it was a black cop that shot a black dude, and that riot ended up happening with majority of the people saying it was white people's fault for it happening, and it wasn't even a white person, and that's what I'm saying. It's stupid, and but there's a lot. It's like the whole
go out and kill somebody. I don't care what color your skin is. It's still murder.
Oh yeah, well even the guy who there was a Chicago cop that ran over a little girl, and it was at night, and the girl's father and the cousin of the father, they went over there and started beating up the cop, and instead of, you know, first of all, how come you don't have your daughter with you when you're crossing the street? For one, that's one. And then the second one is, wouldn't you be more concerned that your daughter is okay and not trying to, you know, filter your anger and be like, hey, I'm going to beat this cop's ass for it? Well, that's not what happened. What ended up happening is that they went to the cop. I mean, they didn't even go to his daughter. His daughter was lying on the ground. And apparently he went to go hit his the cop that was on the ground, and then the cop fired. He fired at him and killed him. the father because he was already pinned. And the thing was, it was a black guy. It was a black cop. And this was, maybe this was like a year or two ago, man, when this happened. And for a while, it wasn't even released on social media. And I had no idea why they wouldn't release something that important as far as, like the black community, because the black community were the ones really upset about it, saying, oh, see, this is brutality. And the first thing they said, it was, they said it was a white cop. And I was like, okay, it was a white cop, but still, you should have had your daughter with you. It doesn't matter if it was a white cop or a black cop. You should have had your daughter with you when you were walking across the street.
Very, very true. And people don't realize.
Yeah, the only ones that I can say, like the whole Eric Gardner stuff, like that, I can understand. The dude, like, I saw the video, and I was like, look, man, this guy ain't doing nothing. He ain't harming nobody. He's on the, street corner. But they were pissed off because he was selling cigarettes to people. But he was selling them like in singles and whatever. I was like, hey, but then if they're his cigarettes, he can do whatever he wants to with them. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's his cigarettes. So if he wants to, let somebody buy off his cigarettes or whatever, that's his prerogative, and he ain't hurt nobody. But either the store owner or somebody, they called the cops on him. And they went, and to me, just from looking at it, what'd you say?
For no reason, he's not harming nobody. He's trying to make money.
Yeah, and if he's making a little bit of money off selling his own cigarettes that he paid for or whatever, shit, I ain't got nothing on all that. But apparently it was pissing off the store owner or whoever it was that called the cops. And they ended up killing the guy. He even told him, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I got heart condition or whatever it was. Either the heart condition or he's got asthma or some shit. I couldn't remember, but he told him, hey, I can't breathe. And then he ended up dying. They choked him out.
Wow, what a bunch of assholes. What makes me really angry is like I have a lot of friends that are gay, bisexual, that are males and females, and what makes me mad is people that make fun of them.
Ah, yeah, fucking bully and shit. Yeah, like I've said shit like faggot or whatever, but I don't say it in a derogatory way. But the thing is they don't know me. If I was to say faggot or something like that, they'll probably think I'm like anti-gay or some shit like that. Like when I say words like that, I'm actually trying to put in context to like either.
Well, fag actually means cigarette if you think about it. People don't know that.
Well, yeah. It's actually also means a bundle of sticks too. So it's a bundle of sticks too. But it's like the word takes on its own a whole new meaning. You know what I mean? It's like, oh look, that dude's such a fag. Like he's such a dumbass. But when you say it, you're not saying it to somebody who's gonna understand what you're really trying to say. If the person's gay, he might automatically assume he's being, he's homophobic or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's where they came up with the word
and I can understand
hobo sapiens or hobo, but hobo does not really mean gay at all. People are they take words that make no sense, that mean nothing to anything. It's like, hobo doesn't mean gay people.
Yeah. Well, it's even like the word, like, a lot of people who get offended and say, like I know Maximum, when he was saying it, he was specifically being like, because we had a conversation about how, like, I was in this, because that's where he said, oh, I want to dress up nigga. I had emphasis on the R. That's why he was saying nigga and nigger, because we had a conversation about, I had a instance where, I was playing Origins, and I had this black dude. He sounded like he was in his teens. Anyway, he kept talking shit the whole time, and he kept saying that he wasn't going to help nobody because we're all a bunch of idiots and all this stuff. And he kept like just demeaning the shit out of us, or whatever. And one of my other buddies, he was playing with us or whatever, and he was actually helping. He was actually, you know, every time we got down, he'd get us back up. The black dude wouldn't do it because he said we were stupid.
I hate people like that.
And so he started saying like, you know, white cracker shit, whatever. I was like, you know, it didn't bother me and stuff, but I was like, hey, if you're gonna do that, I guess I'll do some shit too. And so I started, you know, putting on a Russian accent, and then and I got this from another game where we were just like, this guy, he said that he blew up a guy in another room because he wouldn't let him out of a corner, and he's like, oh, well, I threw a grenade and it go boom. And so I did the same thing. I was like, well, I throw a grenade and then go boom, and I do like a Russian accent, right? And he goes, and then I go, but he says, I was like, but then I was like, you don't want to fuck with a nigger like me, but I put the emphasis on the arm. And he said, what? What'd you say? I was like, you heard me. You know, you don't want to fuck with nigger like me. And I was trying to say like nigga. I was trying to say nigga, but it came off like with an R. And then I put the emphasis on R. I said, I put the emphasis on R. But I got that from another movie, which was, God, what was that movie fucking called? Shit, I can't, it leaves my head. But anyway, he says, the guy says the same thing. It was this woman, and she goes, what up, my nigger? Like that. And the black guy goes, oh, wow, you put the emphasis on the R, didn't you? But he was like laughing about it. But the lady that was saying, what up, my nigger, was black too. So I was kind of like, oh, okay, so I was saying all this shit, and I guess since he didn't watch the movie or whatever, and he didn't know I was just joking around or whatever, he automatically assumed I was racist or whatever. And I was like, no, dude, I'm not racist. And so he started all with the cracker shit again. And I was like, I don't care, you know, that word doesn't bother me, you know. I was, I'm not technically white. He says, so what are you? I was like, well, shit, I'm a lot of things, but I'm not really technically white. I said, but even if I was, it doesn't bother me. I mean, a lot of people, I even told him, I was like, you know, if you ever said that shit around white people, they don't typically get offended. They don't care. I said, you're just being really emotional and really sensitive, man. I was like, you need to get off that shit.
Like,
and I was like, I even told him. Yeah, well, see, I told him, I said, do you even know where the term actually nigger comes from? It's a slang for being ignorant. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the most ignorant fucking person.
And they took it in terms of it meant a racist. It's not.
Yeah, and it's not even, the word never even started off as a racist. And here's another fact too, though. But there's a word Neger, which is German. It means like farmer or something like that. So I could see someone being called a nigger for being a farmer, you know? And so I don't know if they use that as a term, as far as I don't know, but it kind of sounds like it would, since, you know, like back then, you know, you had a lot of you know, slaves who were, you know, doing like, you know, farming cotton and stuff like that. So maybe that's where that came into play. But the actual word nigger, with the I mean, it means ignorant. So I don't know where, you know, the loss of translation comes between saying it one way and saying it in another. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know what you're definitely talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you know, man, I'm 40 years old, and, you know, I had to put up with a lot of shit, dude. I mean, I remember, you know, when when the Rodney King riot happened back in 91 or 92, and I mean, it affected. I mean, hell, it didn't even happen over here in Texas, right? But we had a lot of black kids, not all. You know, there's some that were, you know, were like, oh my God, what are my brothers and sisters doing, man? They're fucking stupid. But you had the ones that were like blaming everybody was up for game. You know what I mean? Like if you're white or any kind of, you know, if you're not black, you were getting shit. And hell, I remember being on the bus, and, you know, we were getting picked on, we were getting hit, we were getting fucking, you know, just bullied constantly, called racial names. Hell, I mean, you know, they were calling me and my sister, you know, Spix and jalapeno and shit like that. And that's like, we didn't even do shit to them.
Oh, I don't
And
believe it, man.
it's like, oh shit, dude. That's like, man, and because I didn't want, you know, I didn't like to be in, you know, a lot of trouble and shit. So you know, I never like defended myself or whatever. But I did when it was my sister. You know, I defended her. Um, but you know, there was double standards. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
they would get kicked. They would start all those fights and shit. And then when they would get kicked off the bus, they would always say, "It's because I'm black." And I'm like, "No, you get kicked off because you're being a dickhead."
Oh yeah, like some of
You
my
and
friends,
your buddies.
like some of my friends who are, you know, bi and gay. So I have a couple of gay guy friends. Well, you know, I didn't see him in class. I didn't see him in the weight room because I was gonna hang out with them. I kind of figured out where they were at, and I kind of ended up walking into them doing something. I'm like, oh, sorry guys. I went back out. I left the locker room, but I knew what they were doing anyway, so I let them do their thing. Because everybody knows people have had sex in locker rooms in high school. Come on, it's the 90s. Shit, people were doing it in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to hear stories and shit like that. Even
But
when I was going to school, man.
I wasn't expecting to see my two gay friends going, my two male gay friends going and doing that. I thought they were just like chilling and hanging out, but I was like, oh, sorry. I didn't mean to disturb them. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, it doesn't even bother me. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
no,
like, you know, it's like you do your thing, you do whatever you want to do.
Oh yeah.
As long as it's not, you're not trying to put me in the middle of it. It's like, fuck, man. You just do your thing. It's the same thing with religion.
They joke around with me one day. He goes, hey, you want to join? You want to join me? It's fun. I go, no.
It's like, no thanks.
I said maybe some other time. But they joke around with me. They know that,
Yeah. Say I'm gay, but I'm not the that gay. I'm the happy gay, not the homoerotic gay. So you want to go at it, you know, you can do your thing, you know. But I've only had a few instances. Where one gay guy was coming on to me when I was at work, and he's, oh my god, you have such like beautiful brown eyes, and I was like, thank you. It's like, what's your name?
I don't mind the compliment, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, but it started getting to where he was touching my shoulder and shit, and I was like, hey dude, I was like, I'm not gay, you know. That's totally okay. And he would like, you know, just kind of like wink at me and shit. And I didn't really, you know, like I said, I didn't do nothing, you know, I didn't really pay much mind, you know, but I was trying to be respectful at the same time, and I was like, I wasn't trying to like, you know. Yeah, like, I'm comfortable in my sexuality to know that I'm heterosexual. I'm comfortable in my heterosexual. You know, I don't have to be like, hey, I'm going to be bisexual just to prove that I'm comfortable. It's like, no,
you know what
that's not what it means.
You know what I think is funny? People don't understand.
That's not what it means at all.
Well, no, it doesn't. People can't understand. A lot of young kids think like you say, heterosexual means something different, because they don't actually understand the concept of what it means. Technically, it means you're okay with your sexuality. You are not afraid to express it, but you're also not afraid to joke around about things. But people, like, they take asexual. I'm like, did you know asexual is a reptile that can reproduce and make itself get pregnant? Can you do that?
Yeah.
I'm asexual.
Yeah, that's pretty much what asexual is, being able to...
I asked this girl, you're asexual, you know what it really means? I was looking it up on Google. They online, when you look up at Wikipedia and Google, they took the word asexual and they turned it into something totally different. You go, no, it means reptile that can reproduce and get itself pregnant. Well,
I mean, asexual is any pretty much any being that it has both eggs and sperm within its own reproductive system. There's only been like few very, very, very fucking extremely rare that there's been like one or two women that have that I know about for sure. It may be more, but I've heard of being asexually. Like they had
Welcome.
sperm.
Oh yeah, the man in
They
one
had
part. Yeah, I
they
heard
had
about
testicle.
that.
Yeah,
Got a
yeah.
selection
They had
of
testicles
good
within
things,
their
what are
womb,
you selling?
and they had their eggs. And then after for somehow, supposedly it's not supposed to be active, but there's a rare case where shit happens like that, and boom, a baby gets born. You know,
Thank you.
but it's not very. It's not really
I'll
that
buy
common.
it at a high price.
However, you know, I mean,
I'll buy
you know,
it.
you always hear all the time
Thank you.
about, you know, like hermaphrodites
Is that
or
all?
just, you know, transgendered
Thank you.
in general, I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
you could
What are
say.
you buying?
But I mean, you know, when I say like transsexual or stuff like that, sometimes I get lost in the whole
Thank you.
appropriation of words, and now they got like,
Thank you.
you know, different
Not
definitions
enough
of
cash.
how they want to be
stranger.
represented and shit. Now, I was like, I don't know. All I know is, you know, there's people
Come
who were
back
born
anytime.
looking like women, but they got, you know, they got balls and a penis, you know, and so he's like, how do you define what is a woman, what is a man? It's like, well, the technical way of expressing it is like, well, if you have balls and a penis, you're a man. If you have a vagina, you're a woman. So
And if
I
you
don't
have
know.
both, you become transgenders.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like most like transgender women who look like women, they have a balls and penis. I want to assume, I want to be safe to say that majority of them identify as male, just because of that right there. But then you have like women who, you know, have surgeries to become a boy, or you have men that have surgeries to become a woman, and I think that's totally different because then you have to do hormone therapy and all that stuff like that. But I'm talking about like natural, like you were born with them, you know, with these conditions and shit. And in that case,
Like,
you know, it's not your
there's a
fault.
woman who was born with both, and she was full woman. She had all the women part, but she was born with the dick, and she had it surgically removed and everything else removed, but she still had the women parts. Now there was a guy who was born with both. He was a male, but he had a vagina and a dick. He got the vagina part removed. But then you have people who just want to become a woman or a man because they feel like I was supposed to be born as a man, not a woman, so I'm going to get this second thing.
Oh yeah, like there's a lot of extremities within human nature, man. I mean, there's so many things. I mean, my God, I can just go on and on, man. There's been people with, you know, really high tolerances to pain, or they can electrocute the shit out of themselves and they won't feel anything. You got this one guy I watched on YouTube. He can put his hands in burning hot oil and it doesn't burn him. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know if it's true or not, but they have this. If you ever get a chance, man, this is one called Dynamo Jack. If you look him up, this guy from China, and he was starting fires with his hands, dude. It's fucking unreal. It's almost like a magic trick. And he was, and the funny thing was, the people who are doing a documentary, the guy that had Dynamo Jack worked on, he said, yeah, man, something was going on. Like, I couldn't control my body. He was making my body twitch, and I didn't understand how he was doing it. And I said, yeah, but that's how he heals people and all this other shit. So I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I can't say it's either fake or real or whatever, but I mean, but I want to say because I've been kind of skeptical in the last years. I mean, but I would say it was probably real, you know. But there's things out there where people start doing documentaries that's actually fake and shit, you know. And you have to kind of like weed them out to kind of get more of a, you know, what's real and what's not.
Oh yeah. Because my friends do like some things or draw about things like the gay stuff and all that are gay because I know they're gay, but when I see people who are not understanding how they're just joking around
picadillo.
did, like, so.
Yeah.
Is he bothering you?
Did you get out?
They're like, no.
Whoa. Yeah, because I was barely hearing you.
I think it's bothering you because you say, no. Shut up, no.
Change, mister. Change. Oh, but I got a...
Sounds like a baseball now.
Yeah. Man, shooting the sniper rifle on Resident Evil 4 is the shits, man. It's the tits.
You know, you gotta be, in reality, doing that, your hand would have got caught.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Like, you ever seen the TV show called, the new TV show called MacGyver? They did a remake on it, the original one. Well, I was making fun of it. Well, the actor who plays in MacGyver is one of the, who plays the same actor on NCIS. A lot of my friends said he would have been more better off as MacGyver than the guy who was playing MacGyver. Well, the actor who plays MacGyver is off of a Disney TV show.
Oh, the new show?
Yeah.
The MacGyver show?
Yep.
Yeah, ain't that the guy that plays Cyclops' brother on the X-Men movies? I'm gonna say it is, if I remember, because I think I only seen the trailer a couple of times. Hold on just a second, I'll be right back.
Alright.
I opened it, Leon.
Welcome.
I think this guy gave me some fucking ammo.
Got a selection of good things. What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you. Come back anytime.
my question?
No.
I said, do you vote?
That's right. Now you can talk.
Do you vote? That's what I was asking.
Oh, no. That was my first time ever dying. I had to pause the news I couldn't hear. Oh no, I never registered myself to vote, so I don't really believe in it that much to vote, so I don't really care for it.
What are you caught? I'm just kidding. No, I don't vote either, man. It's stupid. I mean, if voting was, if it was actually something that would really make a difference, I'd do it, but it doesn't. I mean, because you have, you got your Republican Party, you got your Democratic Party, and it's like trying to pick the lesser of two evils kind of a thing. You got people who are hardcore left. Like, you'll have Democrats who got their left and righters. You got Republicans who got their left and righters. And when it comes down to it, no one can really agree on anything. And then in the meantime, people who are actually, who live in the U.S., who work and don't even care about shit like, what's going on, don't want to be in certain wars. They want, of course, and everybody wants to live gracefully, happy, shit like that, but there's always going to be it's just the law of the universe. It's if you take something, you got to give something. If you give something, you got to take something. And and it's like one of those things where, you got to choose, because if you don't choose, then your voice doesn't get heard, and if your voice didn't get heard, then it's nobody's fault but your own. And then I have to tell people, I've been saying this shit since the 90s, man. I'm like, dude, it don't even matter. What am I going to do? What am I going to say that's going to make them say, hey, make my life better? Nothing.
Ain't that the damn truth?
That's because, and it's like, why? And they say, well, if you vote, you can vote for certain things that is going to make your life better. That's like, how? How? Tell me, give me an example. And then they'll say, well, okay, this person. Like back then, it was Clinton and God damn, I can't remember that dude's name. The one he was running against before he became president.
Bush?
Shit, I can't fucking remember now. But anyway, just for an example, I remember we had this kind of like this debate about it. Shit, we weren't even old to vote anyway, really, technically speaking, because we were still in junior high and shit like that. So I think I was like 16 when this was going on. It was like 1991, 1992, something like that. And they said, well, you need to vote because you need to get your voice heard and shit. And of course, at the time, MTV was really pushing that rock the vote shit. If you don't vote, it's your fault, blah, blah. I was like, bullshit. Anyway, we had to start getting the debate. And they were giving an example. They say, well, this guy, he represents this type of issues that we got going on, and these are what people want. And depending on how many people want that issue, these type of things. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That's the whole point of voting, right? You're supposed to vote for somebody who is supposed to technically be like-minded like yourself, that wants the same shit like yourself, that wants this, things to happen in America the same way that you feel things in America should be. But here's the problem. Majority of the time, it sounds good when they're speaking about it. Everything sounds good on paper, but then it actually comes down to actual actions, and the actions don't back up the words don't back up what's on paper. It's like when Clinton was in, some shit was like $3 trillion or some shit like that back then because of the war that we had with the Gulf War and shit like that. Everybody's like, see, we had a guy that wiped out the debt. He opened up more programs for people that, you know, and I'm like, dude, those fucking programs were already there. What the fuck are you talking about? It's like, yeah, they didn't get like the money, you know, the amount that they were asking for. I can't remember like the exact word, but he was saying like people who got on programs were qualified for certain things. That's still the way it is. I mean, my parents, you know, they were fucking janitors. I'm telling them this guy. I'm telling this guy. So my parents were janitors, and they didn't even qualify for shit. You know, they got kids. Still didn't qualify. Why? Because it is. Yeah, if you're what you call it, see, you get to be what they call it. In other words, you can't take care of yourself. You can't take care of yourself. The state steps in and says, okay, with your circumstance. Here's a welfare check to take care of your, you know. But in Texas, it's like you get a utility check
Like
to take care of like.
Like because my mom works so many hours and she makes too much money, she can't get food stamps. Like
Yeah,
I work less,
exactly.
I'm on Social Security disability, but I don't look mentally retarded, but because of my disability. But see, I can support my wife and my kids. And I have no problem because I know they come first. My games will come last.
Yeah.
My kids come first. Like
Exactly. Any sane parent who has kids, you know, they'll want to take care of their kids first. You know what I mean? And you know, for me, it's like it goes both ways. You have to take care of yourself and take care of your kids. You know, because if you're just going all out and taking care of your kids, you'll make yourself sick. It's like you know, you're giving your last penny just to see them do well, but then if you die from malnutrition or stress, you're no good. You're no good to your kids that way. You know what I mean? So there's got to be a balance between the two. You know, you have to take care of yourself. You know, you have to take care of your kids. You know, but you can't say I have to take just care of my kids and I don't care what happens.
You gotta take care of everything.
You gotta take care of everything.
Even
I mean,
if
either
sacrificing something that you love doing, like saying sacrificing buying a new video game. That video game's gonna sit on that shelf.
Oh shit, yeah.
Forever.
I didn't even get a PS3 until 2011, like 6 years after.
I got mine.
Like 6 years after it launched.
But I got it from my mom for Christmas because my mom knew how badly I wanted one. But I wasn't expecting her to sacrifice her bills to get me one for Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's cool. You know, your mom got you a gift and stuff, and that's cool.
But you know, I felt
like
sorry about it, so I felt kind of bad about it. So I let her. So all my paychecks I saved up, I told her to take money out of my paychecks to pay off half the bills in return.
Yeah, and that's pretty common decency, you know. I guess, and, you know, you got to help out where you can help out. And, you know, that way it's not too stressful for the people you're living with. And it's a pride thing too, though. You know what I mean? It's a pride thing. So I don't know. Maybe your mom would be like, "No, you do you, and you know, I'll take care of everything." And she wants to be the mother figure, but you know, at one point, it's like, you know, you kind of start feeling bad and shit. I didn't have that I didn't have that with my situation, but I kind of understand it. I mean, like, I've known guys and girls that did that with their single mom or single dad or whatever, but it goes both ways. It really does, man. It's just like, but when I was talking about the election and shit, it's like it's like we live in a country where we have a little bit of everything. You know, it's like we have communistic views, we have very much capitalistic views. It's probably more capitalist country than say democratic, you know, and the only thing democratic about us is the voting system. That's basically it. I mean, but as far as like the rest of it goes, and capitalist people, you know, everything gets fascist, motherfucker. We got people who don't give a shit, don't care to, don't, you know, as long as they got the money and power and got some kind of control over what you buy and what you sell. And I always tell people, it's like, well, if you got such a big problem with these motherfucking companies, man, the best thing you can do is not buy their shit. How about that? You know, if you got a problem with, you know, Marlboro or whatever, and you want them to stop selling cigarettes and shit, well, tell your aunt, don't buy their shit. Tell your parents or whoever that smokes, don't buy their shit. But guess what? Then you're dictated, but you're being exactly how these other motherfuckers are. Except you're doing it worse because you're dictating how someone should live, and that's fucking wrong because that's not freedom.
Oh no.
If you're gonna sit there and dictate someone's freedom, I mean, I don't smoke, and I don't drink, but I'm not gonna sit there and tell somebody not to smoke, not to drink. Why? Because if they want to smoke and they want to drink, it's on, you know, it's on them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's nothing I can do about it except be a dick. If I wanted to, I'll be literally. I mean, that's the, you know, the definition of the word of a dictator is telling somebody what to do and having them obey it because you think it's the right thing, you know, and it's not.
Oh, yeah.
And it's totally contradiction to the idea of that we're supposed to be free and do whatever we want. Now I understand. If someone says, well, I'm free, I can do whatever I want to do, but what they're doing has potentially, you know, the opposition of hurting somebody, then that's something different, you know. I'm not going to sit there and say, no, he has the freedom to make you do that. No, that's totally different. You know, if I saw somebody beating the shit out of someone because he says, it's my freedom, I can beat this shit out of this guy because he's being a piece of shit. I was like, well, what did he do? You know, you have to ask the question, what did he do to deserve such an asshole? And then it's like, oh, he made a mama joke, and I didn't like it. I was like, that's fucking stupid. You're gonna beat up some guy because he made a mama joke. He says, yeah, you don't ever talk about mama. And I'm like, but it's okay for you to talk about his mama. Yeah, because you don't talk about my mama. And it's like the double standard. Yeah, there's double standards. You know, it's like you can dish it out, but you can't take it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know, it's the whole saying. You know, if you know you play with fire, you're gonna get burned. You know, if it's too hot in the kitchen for you, you need to get the fuck out. You know.
Oh, did you hear that they make Resident Evil 8? They want to make Resident Evil 8 into more RPG style, like super open world RPG style.
Welcome.
Like a local character.
Got a selection
For
of
Resident Evil
good
8?
things on. What are you selling?
That's just a rumor I've been hearing, but I don't think they. There's not.
I don't ever see it. If anything,
Is
if
that
anything,
all?
I think they'll just they'll probably stick with the first person.
Thank
You know, I mean, I really don't think there's anything else they can do.
Come back
New.
anytime.
Yeah, but this, I don't see them making a Resident Evil 8 taking place after where you're
The
gonna
only-
have it where you can have where you can do your 3 skill sets you're supposed to have. I've been hearing from people is you can level up combat, physical combat, or gun.
What are you buying?
Where you can
Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. Not enough
Shit, I
cash.
have no clue.
Stranger.
The way I look at it is, here's what I think I should see if they're going to do anything new. If they're going to keep it first person, or over the shoulder, or fixed camera angles. I mean, I actually like the whole fixed camera angles. I like that you cannot control the fucking camera. I like knowing that there's
or
something
camera
around the
can-
corner.
Oh yeah, where the camera does it by itself.
Yeah, you know, I like the fact that anything can be lurking around the corners, or something that you can hear, but it's not in camera, it's not in focus, and then all of a sudden it appears. That's what made, you know, Resident Evil like real